Hey guys. Two minutes. Yep. Okay. Good to know. Thank you. Good morning and welcome to Ask the Doctor. I'm your host as usual, Dr. Michael Lange of the Lange Eye Institute, Fortify Vitamins. If you've got a question regarding your vision, eye care, or a nutritionally related topic, remember this show is dedicated to you, the listener. So the live call-in show globally is 1-877-969-8600. That's 877-969-8600. If you're new to the program, who's Dr. Lange? Well, I'm a board-certified optometric physician. I'm also a certified nutritional specialist. I founded the Lange Eye Care and Associates March 15th of 1993. I started Ask the Doctor April 13th of 1993 and founded Fortify Vitamins about 20 years ago and the Lange Eye Institute about 15 years ago. And I hail from the Lange Eye Institute. I'm a board-certified optometric physician as well as a certified nutritional specialist. So if you have any eye care problems, you come to the Lange Eye Institute in the Villages, Florida. It's just a hop, skip, and a jump from wherever you are, and we'll take care of it. We take care of everything from routine eye exam, nutritional eye care, glaucoma, macular degeneration, upstairs, retina department for retinal surgery, retinal injections, anything like that. State-of-the-art eye care facility, the Lange Eye Institute. Let me give you the phone number for the Lange Eye Institute. I'm going to give it to you twice. I'm going to give you the phone number for Fortify Vitamins also. So Lange Eye Institute is 352-753-4014. That's 352-753-4014. Also, the number for Fortify Vitamins is 866-503-9746. That's 866-503-9746. We are located in Ocala, Florida. Fortify Vitamins headquarters and the Lange Nutrition Center is in Ocala, Florida. Right there on State Road 200, directly across the street from the Paddock Mall. You can't miss it. The only two-story building on the block. Get in the elevator, go upstairs, Lange Nutrition Center. see Matt, Danny, Nita, or Dr. Hall at the Lange Nutrition Center. And check us out on the web at fortify.com. That's FORTIFEYE, fortify.com. Remember, I'm an eye doctor, so that's why the EYE is on there. It's kind of a play on words, fortify.com. All right, we are broadcasting on 820. It's AM, News Talk 820, and that it reaches almost the entire state of Florida. We're on The Answer, 860 AM, and then we're on 930 The Answer in Sarasota also. 97.3 FM, The Sky, up in the northern part of Florida. 93.7 FM affiliates here in the Tampa Bay area, and a variety of the radio stations. Also, we're looking to go on a few other stations here in the near future, possibly California, Nashville, New Orleans, Boston. So we'll see in the very near future. Anyway, I want to thank everybody for tuning in to listening to Ask the Doctor. Remember, I am the host, and I take any questions, no matter how simple or complicated they may be. I'm going to give you the phone lines. Remember, participation is encouraged. 877-969-8600. 877-969-8600. And if you're listening on 820 AM, give us a call. I want to know if we're coming in loud and clear. If you're listening on 97.3 FM The Sky, give us a call. Let us know we're coming in loud and clear as well. Also, yesterday was the first day I was back in the race car, back in the seat, putting the pedal to the metal. I was at Sebring for Performance Driving Group, advanced club racing, basically. And we had a lot of world-class pros in the class, and it was a lot of fun. It was hot. I mean, it was really hot. Everybody had their cool suits on except me. I didn't have time. Always running behind. We didn't get in until 2 o'clock in the morning into Sebring, and we had to set up. So I slept a little late before the races, and so I was hot in the car, no cool air circulating through my race suit at all. But I survived, probably lost about 7 pounds of water weight. It was a lot of fun. Like I always tell people, you know, you got to do something that scares you every now and then a little bit, especially as you get older, in order to release beta endorphins. That's basically adrenaline's release, which releases beta endorphins. Beta endorphins are your natural pain relievers, natural antidepressants. Let me tell you, when I get out of that race car after a 30-minute race, you know, I have no pain in my body. And I got to tell you, I have some arthritis in my spine and my neck and my knees from all my motocross injuries back in the day. And so that's one reason I enjoy, you know, going over 150 miles an hour on a racetrack. On a racetrack, not on the interstate, okay? So think about this. If you have any arthritic symptoms in your body, do something that scares you, that's safe, however. And so like skydiving, all right? Going to the racetrack for a club racing day at Sebring, anything that scares you. And it does release beta endorphins, and your pain does go away for a period of time. My pain is still gone, and it's, you know, it's in the morning now, the day after. All right, so we're getting ready to take some calls here in just a second. Let me give you the phone number one more time. If you've got a question regarding your vision or eye care, give me a holler at 877-969-8600. That's 877-969-8600. And then I think we have somebody going to be calling here, and they're going to text it to me. I can't understand the text that came to me just a second ago, so they'll retext that to me. See, we're broadcasting from my house right now, Casa Lange here in Safety Harbor. And so we're not in the studio, so we do signals through the cell phone. I do want to mention, a lot of you have been taking care of these bundles that I've been offering. The first thing that wasn't a bundle that offered, and we're still running it, okay, is the new Fortify Super Omega Max, okay? I'm going to hold it up in front of you if you're watching me on social media. I mean, hundreds, if not thousands of you took advantage of this. It's crazy. Super Omega Max, Fortify Super Omega Max is the most potent triglyceride molecule omega-3 in the industry right now, per gel cap. And omega-3 is good for every cell in your body, right? Not just good for your heart and your brain, but good for muscles, all right? good for everything, even good for depression. So it used to be $35 a bottle, which is a very good deal. It's much better than the competitors that aren't even close to this, that are in a triglyceride form. But I marked it down to the cost of our Super Omega. Remember, Super Omega is one that's been out for 10 years, Fortify Super Omega, and then I came out last year with Fortify Super Omega 3 Max. So it's $28, not $35. And we're doing that for a little longer. I'm trying to get that out. This is a better omega-3. It's pure, same factory in Norway that makes it. It's just more concentrated. And in this case, more is actually better on the omega-3, EPA and DHA. Remember, this is super high in EPA and DHA, 1,200 EPA, 900 DHA. All right, that's per serving. That's a lot, okay? Look at what you have, especially if you have krill or squid or fish oil from over the counter. You're not going to have anywhere near 1,200 EPA and 900 DHA. If you're in a prescription fish oil that's very expensive, it's nowhere near that either. All right, with that, I think we're getting ready to take a call. Let's go to line one. I think line one is Stroke on line one. Welcome to Stroke. All right. Good morning. Welcome to the program. Thanks. Outstanding. There you go. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Right, right. Right, right. Yep. Yeah, so that's a great question. Absolutely. You need to see a primary care physician, have a complete battery of blood work done. They got to look at it, make sure you're not anemic, make sure you're not B12 deficient, things of this nature. Let me ask you this. Do you smoke? Do you smoke anything at all? Right, right. Facebook, Instagram.
You can hear Instagram calling, but Facebook you can't hear the call.
All right, so some other things you can do. Let me just tell you about this. And I got a message. A lot of people on Facebook can't hear us, so we're going to try to fix that in just a second. We'll probably take a break so we can fix that in a minute. But I would consider a few things. Number one, there's a product I developed called Fortify Fit. If you're watching me on social media, you can see it in the screen there. Fortify Fit I developed for athletes, all right? Athletes, and motocross is one of the most, mentally and physically grueling sports out there. I mean, It's up there with soccer from cardiovascular, believe it or not, and grueling for the muscles. People don't realize that. But Fortify Fit was developed as 3 things that actually develop ATP, help support mitochondria. ATP is energy to keep you from dying. And also we put a carbohydrate called highly branched cyclic dextrin. That's going to be amazing for motocross racers because not only does it give you quick energy, it gives you prolonged energy. You know, like if you're riding a 45-minute moto when you're a pro, all right, you got to have that type of carbohydrate because other carbohydrates, if you have other type of carbohydrates, cause your pancreas to oversecrete insulin, then you crash in the middle of the moto. Literally, your blood sugar crashes, which could make you crash too. So I would try the Fortify Fit. I would get Fortify Fit. I would shake it up in water right before you get on for the first heat or go out for practice. Shake it up, drink it down, and then right after the race, do it again. So that's 2 on the days that you race. Or if you're in the gym, do the same thing. 1 scoop of Fortify Fit in water, 1 scoop in Fortify Fit in water after you work out. But for motocross, this could give you that energy that you need. Also, I would take a good supplement, not just to promote Fortify, but Fortify Complete. Has all the nutrients that you need, especially the B12 and other things in there that can help support the glutathione, the master antioxidant in your body, help improve circulation, help lower oxidation and inflammation in your body that you get from racing motocross. So I would try a combination of Fortify Fit before riding, after riding, and take 1 Fortify Complete once a day. That's a starting point. And then get an appointment to see your primary care physician, have a complete battery of blood work done to find out. It could be something very simple. So that's the starting point, and then you're going to keep me posted and let me know how you're doing. Uh-huh. Well, outstanding. I appreciate the call, and good luck. All right, thank you. And we're going to take a break in just a second, but I do want to mention, remember the Fortify Super Omega Max is on sale right now for $28. It is the most potent omega-3 on the market. Also, remember, we got a bundle that we're running. This is a great bundle. It's the Fortify Fit combined with either of our proteins. You get to pick what flavor you want on the Fit, what flavor you want on the protein. You get both of them. And if Two Stroke's still listening, this might be a good idea for you. You're going to head and get Fortify Fit and the protein. The protein is great to use after you work out or after you race motocross or after practice. You add the protein to the Fit only afterwards and shake it up. But that's usually $75. It's $55 now. All right, it's on the Performance Immune Bundle. All right, with that, we're going to take a break. I'll be back in about 2.5 minutes, so stay tuned. Okay, tell me now. You can't hear us on Facebook? It's weird. So let's see. Wait, I can't hear you. Hang on. Hold on. All right, what were we saying? Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and log back off and log back in on this Zoom restream, okay? So just take me a minute or two. All right. Can you play the commercial? Sorry, what? All right, see if you can hear it now on Facebook. Go. Okay, welcome back to Ask the Doctor. I'm your host, Dr. Michael Lange, and we're going to see if we're back on Facebook. We're going to let us know if you can hear any of the callers or any of the music. If you can't, I got something else I can do. But for all of our radio listeners, we're coming in loud and clear through the Salem network and through a lot of other networks. So once again, phone lines are open. If you got a question, now's the time. Pick up the phones and give me a call. 877-969-8600, 877-969-8600. 8600. All right, I think outstanding. All right, that was a little angel in my ear. Facebook has audio, so we're ready to roll. I apologize for that, but every now and then, live radio from Casa Lange, we do have some issues. But we did work them out, thanks to the team over at Salem Media and my wife. All right, one more time. Phone lines are open, 877-969-8600. For those of you that are new, you can check out a lot that I'm involved in if you simply go to my website, drmichaellange.com. That's drmichaellange.com. No period after doctor. drmichaellange.com. Go to the blog section, and you can see an article I wrote, a lot of articles, a lot of blogs that myself and Dr. Hall have written also on nutrition, sports nutrition, on smoothies that are compliant with the Lange survival diet, all right? You can read about the Lange survival diet. I think it's the ultimate diet for anybody to be on at any age. If you're trying to lose weight, if you're trying to build muscle, if you're trying to just be healthier, Lange survival diet, Google it. Also, there's an interesting article on nuts and seeds that will shock you that I wrote recently. Nuts and seeds are not as good for you as you may have once thought. So, the only nuts and seeds that I recommend that you eat are either A, macadamia nuts, or B, chestnuts. Those are okay, and you're not going to have a problem with those because they're not high in polyunsaturated fatty acids, pro-inflammatory omega-6. They're not high in dietary phytic acid. They're not high in oxalates. They're not high in lectins. They're not high in aflatoxins. So most nuts and seeds have very problematic chemicals in them that are problematic for the human body. Here's an example. Chia seeds and flax seeds. Women can eat them, just mild amounts. Men should not, unless you want your testosterone to go down. And it will. Those are called phytoestrogens. Lots of wine can do the same thing. So all of you men out there, drink more beer and less wine. Actually, you shouldn't be drinking a lot of booze to begin with. But everything in moderation. A glass of red wine every now and then is okay. But remember, wine is not only high in sulfites, wine is high in phytoestrogens and high in pesticides. Yes, that's right. Pesticides, glyphosate, Roundup, and then added sulfites. So if you're in Europe and you're buying wine that is made in Europe, they don't have all the additionally added sulfites. So I recommend buying organic, biodynamic wines if you're going to drink a wine in the United States. Then it's much safer. For men, still not the best thing in the world. If you're a man and you're trying to build muscle, all right, you're trying to be virulent, however you say that, stay away from wine, all right? Stay away from soy and stay away from chia seeds and flax seeds. All right, phone lines are open, 877-969-8600, 877-969-8600, 877-969-8600. All right, I just want to briefly mention we've got an ambassador program, and you're going to see that section on our Fortify website soon. We've got a lot of world-class athletes that are ambassadors for our performance nutrition line. And Doc Hall is heading up that line. Doc Hall is the director of our ambassadors as well. So if you're an athlete and relatively famous, or you have a boatload of followers on social media, you can contact Dr. Hall at the Fortify Vitamin headquarters and see if you could be an ambassador for Fortify Vitamins. Also, if you have a gym, you should be open now. Everybody should be getting back to the gym and working out. And if you want to carry the Fortify line, once again, Doc Hall is also involved in all of that. So give Doc Hall a holler, and maybe you can carry the performance line, Fortify, the Fortify Fit, and all of our proteins. And we've got a sport line of Fortify as well. And you can learn about that all at fortify.com. Before we go to the next call, I do want to mention we've got the Fortify Performance Stack Bundle. That's where you use Fortify Fit with one of the proteins. You can pick which one. We've got super protein and we've got grass-fed whey isolate. They're both great. The super protein comes in chocolate and vanilla. That bundle, Performance Bundle, is $55. Just the Fit by itself is $45. So you're getting the protein for $10. So that's a pretty good deal. Take advantage of that. And then we also have another bundle. I think it's called the Wellness Bundle. It's just our superfood and our Omega Max. And of course, the ultimate bundle is the one that you guys have been buying through this pandemic because I haven't marked down so much. That's the Fortify Super Immune Wellness Bundle. It gives you just about everything we have and a shaker, all for $129. If you would add that up, it'd be well over $200. All right, we're going to take some phone calls now. You're listening to Ask the Doctor. I'm your host, Dr. Michael Lange. All right, let's go to the phones. Jerry, I think line 1. Jerry, thanks for holding. Good morning. How are you? Yes, you're here and you're live. Good. Okay, that's a great question. Some people on Facebook are saying they can't hear you now, but that's okay. I'll just repeat the question. The caller wants to know if adding lemon juice is going to make it too acidic to the water. And the answer is no, it will not. It's a very small amount of acid. I mean, if you're putting 5 lemons in it, yes. But believe it or not, that has almost an indirect relation. It actually helps alkaline the water with the minerals that are in it and the antioxidants. So putting lemon or lime into the water is a very good thing. It aids in your digestion, okay? And it does fuse it with some vitamin C and some minerals that are good. And believe it or not, lemon in reverse osmosis water, what I do, if you have reverse osmosis, that's very purified water, but it's very lame when it comes to antioxidants and minerals. It's very acidic, number one, and it's leached of minerals. So I usually squeeze a lemon or a lime and then chop it up and throw it in there, put some pink Himalayan sea salt and maybe a cucumber and chop it up and let it sit for a few hours. And you can actually check the acidity of it, and in 2 or 3 hours, it's becoming alkaline, okay? It's turning litmus paper from an orange color to a green color, and then it makes it better for you to drink so that all the minerals aren't leaching out of your body. I wouldn't be overly concerned about the acidity in things, especially from lemon or limes. It's actually very good for you. So lemon water and lime water, I think, is good for you. Right. You can buy... Right. You can. And the problem with that is, you know, it has a proprietary blend in there. You don't know what the heck you're getting. It's as simple as that, all right? So that's why I like chopping up some fruits and vegetables, putting a little pink Himalayan sea salt. Eat a banana. You're going to get plenty of potassium. You know, these things will be beneficial. And you don't need to add extra electrolytes to your water, really, unless you're really out sweating a lot. If you're drinking spring water, it's going to have all the minerals you need in it. And I think you'll be fine. And you hear me talk a lot about a new generation water called Wata water. It's got a neutral pH. It's a purified water. And it's a polarized water that's a positive charge. And there's some interesting science behind it. I think it's the most advanced water on the planet. And you can Google that and read about it, the science behind it. It's called Wata. Yep. Yeah. Right. Yep. Shipping is expensive on bottled water. So, yeah, we stock it at the Lange Nutrition Center. And every now and then we have it at the Lange Eye Institute as well. But that's something to give a try. It's got some really amazing science behind it. It's kind of the most advanced water. It's water, kind of like if lightning hit water, that's what happens to it. So it's called Wata water. You can get it at the Lange Nutrition Center. But yeah, drink lemon water, that's fine. But remember, everything in moderation. You don't have to overdo it with the lemons. All right, you take care. Bye-bye. All right, you're listening to Ask the Doctor. We're broadcasting through a variety of networks via the radio. Facebook, however, isn't, I don't think they're getting the calls as well as they should be, but they can hear my voice, so that's the most important thing, right? Facebook. All right, guys. And Instagram, they're able to get everything. We're going to go back to the phones here in just a second, but I got to talk about one more thing before we go back to the phones. If you're talking about losing weight, or if I'm talking about losing weight, there's certain things you have to do to lose weight. And I got a lot of you out there that are losing weight based on my recommendations. First of all, I always recommend consulting with your physician. This is just to cover my booty, all right? If my attorneys are listening, consult with your physician before going on any major weight loss diet, all right? There, that makes everybody happy. All right, so weight loss is simple math, all right? You burn more calories than you consume, and you can lose weight very quickly. So you got to do cardiovascular exercise, and you got to eat less. It's as simple as that. But you got to eat the foods that don't cause you to bloat and retain water. And that's why I developed the Lange Survival Diet. On the Lange Survival Diet, if you follow it, all right, and you don't cheat, you lose weight very quickly, and the bloating in your gut goes down very quickly as well. So that combined with doing a minimum of 10,000 steps a day, a minimum of 10,000 steps a day on the weekdays, 20,000 steps on the weekends. It's not hard to do, believe me. Get on your elliptical, go for a swim, go for a walk, go for a bike ride. First thing in the morning, boom, you're going to get 8,000, 9,000 steps right there. So you'll make your 10,000 steps easily on the weekdays and 20,000 on the weekends. So burning calories, eating the right foods, that can help you lose weight. And you can lose weight a pound a day. Remember, not too long ago, before this race that I did at Sebring yesterday, I lost 10 pounds in 5 days, and that was by biking and doing the Lange Survival Diet. All right, we're going back to the phones. I think we have another Jerry on hold, so let's go to the phones. Jerry on line 2, thanks for holding. Good morning. Right. Avocado, I think in moderation is okay, but avocados are high in other things like lectins and, believe it or not, oxalates. And so I think everything in moderation is going to be okay. So avocados, I could put on as a list of things you could eat, you know, a couple of times a week. It does have some good oils, some good fats in it, but too much does not fall in the Lange Survival Diet. That's absolutely correct. And I also have been thinking about adding, believe it or not, purple potatoes. So people that are listening, but only once or twice a week. And we're talking 2 to 3 of these little potatoes. Because there's some people out there that just crave a carbohydrate. Some people that are really serious athletes need some extra carbs maybe. And that purple potato has very high antioxidants and relatively low glycemic index compared to other potatoes. And so purple potatoes I'm going to allow, but you can't put any fattening dressing on it. Just eat the purple potato, boil it, and boil it for a while. Put a little pink Himalayan sea salt or maybe something like that on it, and you're good to go. But yeah, avocados are kind of like the purple potatoes. I may add a certain thing where you can have it twice a week to the Lange Survival Diet soon, because some people don't follow the Lange Survival Diet because of that reason. Good? Yep. That is an excellent move on you. I mean, you'll live an extra, probably an extra 5 to 8 years because of that. Because, if you take a bath or take a shower, you're getting, and depending on what city you live in, you're getting chlorine and fluoride, which are both poisons, into your skin, which absorbs into your body. And then you're washing your food, you're drinking that water. So a whole house purification system is an excellent thing to do. And that's probably better than just putting it on the sink, because you're going to get more of this absorption taking a bath and shower through your skin, which is the biggest organ in your body, than just drinking it. So a whole house system is amazing. We have that on our house as well. Yep. Yeah, that's a great question, and we've thought about that over the years. And if there's a holiday on Monday, we don't ship omega-3. Okay, for that reason. All right, it usually is okay as long as it doesn't sit someplace. It doesn't sit on your porch, all right, for a day, or it doesn't sit in some non-air conditioned warehouse for a day, because that's what happens. Sometimes people get the fish oil and they open it, it smells kind of rancid. Usually, it won't hurt you, but it doesn't taste good if it goes rancid. And heat can do that to omega-3. So if you go straight to the Lange Nutrition Center or the Lange Eye Institute and buy it, you don't have to worry about that because it's shipped to us in an air-conditioned container. But it's sometimes when we ship it out to people, that's why we don't ship it if there's a holiday on Monday. All right, Jerry, you take care and have a great one. Bye-bye. All right, for those of you that are listening, I'm Dr. Michael Lange, host of Ask the Doctor. I've been hosting this show since April of 1993. A lot of you picked me up because I used to have a drive time show every day at 9 o'clock in the morning here in Tampa Bay for many years, on literally every day. I was on Saturday and Sunday as well. And that really put me on the map, and that enabled me to grow to 13 eye care locations and 3 LASIK centers, one of the largest privately owned, optometrically owned practices in the entire country, if not the largest. And then I was blessed about 4 years ago. A billion-dollar company wanted the offices more than I did, let's say, and made me an offer I just couldn't refuse. So I sold all of them, and I kept the Lange Eye Institute. I love what I do. I have a passion for helping people, not only from a visual standpoint, but when I see a patient, I'm, of course, looking for the first signs of eye diseases, but I'm also looking for ways to help them in their general health, ways to help them lose weight, ways to help reverse some of these age-related changes that are related to their lifestyles and their diet. So simply by adjusting their diet and their water intake, letting them or telling them to sleep more, stopping the harmful habits they may have, and not only do we help the eye, but we help the entire body. So if you'd like to see me as a patient or any of the great doctors at the Lange Eye Institute, you can come to the Lange Eye Institute in the Villages, Florida. We're right there in the heart of the Villages on County Road 101 and 466, next door to CVS, across the street from Publix, right there by the charter school. The Lange Eye Institute is close to 40,000 square feet, state-of-the-art eye care center, and we've got a great group of professionals in that center as well. Dentistry, podiatry, retina, hearing. Hear More Medical is in there with Michael Moore. So we got a great group of professionals in the Lange Eye Institute. All right, once again, phone lines are open. If you got a question, give me a call, 877-969-8600. For those of you that were listening a minute ago, if Facebook wasn't coming in loud and clear, that Jerry was a caller, and he basically did a testimonial on the Lange Nutrition Center saying how great Doc Hall is and how great Danny was when he came in to talk to him. And he's an athlete and works out a lot, and he's taking our supplements, the Fortify Fit, the protein, and the other supplements. And he also talked about how a whole house water system he installed is very good, and I agreed with him. And we talked about omega-3 being shipped, how it can get heated up and not be that good. So we try to do everything we can to promote overall wellness with our vitamins when we're shipping them. We take everything into consideration. All right, once again, you're listening to Ask the Doctor. Remember, we've got a lot of great deals, and what sparked me to do this is, this pandemic, I got to tell you, you have to be proactive and take the bull by the horns to be healthy these days. You cannot wait for the government to tell you what to do. You cannot wait for the government to have some sort of inoculation or vaccination to help you, all right? You have to be proactive. You have to kickstart your immune system. How do we do that? Well, the things that we've been preaching for years. I've been preaching about the sunshine for 25 years. Sunshine is good for you. You got to get some sunshine for that vitamin D. Exercise. Eating the right foods, the Fortify line of supplements, the Lange Survival Diet. All of this is very good. And you have bad habits, you got to stop those bad habits, all right? So I created a few wellness bundles for all of you guys that are dramatically discounted, all right? And I'm going to admit, I'm not making much money on these, but as long as I cover my expenses, I'm okay. I want to help you. I really do. That's why I created Fortify Vitamins. That's why I created the new Performance line. I mean, these things are priced so well, there is no competitors in the market. There isn't. And the competitors get very upset with us because we're running for them. I hate to say it, but we're running it for them. Example is this Fortify Fit. If somebody was going to sell it for their price, the right price for them to make profit, it'd be $200. We're selling it for $45. And most of my patients get a good discount on that. And most of our listeners are getting these bargains, like I said, with the Performance Bundle. You're paying $55 for the Fit and the whey protein, which it would be $75, $85 usually. And that's a discounted price. So if you bought it over the counter, it would be much more if anybody did develop something like that. All right, so look at the Fortify.com website and see all of the deals that we have under products. We have some amazing bundles. You can buy 2 bundles, all right? You can't really add these other promos on top of it. You can't double dip. You could for about a week there. So some people were getting 60% off, and I was actually losing money. But that's okay. You got a great deal. All right, we are going to take some phone calls now. Let's go back to the, I think we got Bob on line 1. Let's go to the line. Bob, thanks for holding. Good morning. All right, how you doing? Yes, I can hear you. Yep, you're coming in loud and clear. Yes. Yeah, that's a great question I get all the time. And really, there isn't. There's some drops on the market that they claim they can reverse cataracts. Don't waste your money. They do not work, okay? Now, if you want to slow it down, absolutely. But we can't reverse a cataract through nutrition yet, all right? But we can slow it down by eating lots of colorful fruits and vegetables, wearing a good pair of sunglasses when you're out in the sun, all right? I like our Fortify Focus. That's a carotenoid that has lutein, zeaxanthin, and astaxanthin. And these nutrients have the ability at helping to protect the eye from the harmful blue light, all right? And that is more importantly than protecting cataract, it helps protect the retina, all right? Cataract is easy surgery, 5-10 minutes. But retina damage is not as easy. Right? No, transition lenses are very good. Yes, transition lenses are excellent. You can continue to wear those. Yep, that's protecting you from the UV light. It's not protecting you much from the blue light, however. Right. Well, glaucoma, obviously, you need to see your optometrist or ophthalmologist routinely for that. But cardiovascular exercise, 20 to 30 minutes, 5-6 times a week can bring the intraocular pressure down. Omega-3 fish oil, once again, the Fortify Super Omega Max. There's definite evidence about omega-3 helping glaucoma. So I think omega-3 and cardiovascular exercise, you got to become a lean, mean fighting machine, all right? You can't be overweight with glaucoma. So those things can help. Those things can definitely help. All right, so be a glaucoma suspect is one of a few things. Either A, your pressure in your eye is elevated to a point where they're starting to think it's suspicious because glaucoma is elevated pressure damaging the optic nerve, or your optic nerve looks very damaged. It looks very large, something called your cup to disc ratio. So either you have a large optic nerve or slightly elevated pressure, and those things, they need to run a visual field on you once a year and an OCT scan of your optic nerve and make sure they keep an eye on things. And if they're ever in doubt, all right, it's safer to treat, right? Especially because you're young, all right? So let's say hypothetically your pressure is 23 to 24, but your visual fields and OCTs are normal and your corneas are normal thickness. Everything seems to be normal. Sometimes you may want to take a drop just as a preventative measure so you never get it, okay? Well, there's drops that are made for glaucoma. Your doctor would have to prescribe it. So it's an eye drop that brings the pressure down. All right? Right. It sounds like, yeah, it sounds like they're on top of things. So, yeah, just keep up with your doctor. All right. You take care. Bye-bye. All right, you're listening to Ask the Doctor. I'm your host. If you've got a question, give me a call at, let's see, that is 877-969-8600. That's 877-969-8600. And I do apologize for anybody watching on Facebook if you couldn't hear the callers, but I tried to actually let you know what the callers asked. All right, so one more time, the phone number for Fortify Vitamins, if you'd like to call and speak directly with Dr. Hall, any of my staff over there, you can call 866-503-9746. That's 866-503-9746. If it goes to a voicemail, don't leave a message. Just call back another time. Sometimes they get really busy, and you just got to call a few times and let it ring. If they're helping somebody or on the phone, then sometimes they just can't make it to the phones. But we have Matt is there training also. Matt's one of my guys at the Lange Eye Institute that is getting into nutrition side of the business as well. Also, for those of you that order soon, if not already, there's a button you're going to be able to press when you order your vitamins that allows us to send you our weekly or bi-monthly newsletter. And the newsletter is filled with lots of deals, and it always talks about something that's a little bit different. Kind of like my article on nuts and seeds that shocked everybody, thinking nuts and seeds are really good for them. So that will be available if not already. Remember, once again, you can call Fortify Vitamins. If you have any questions regarding anything I talk about, you can always talk to Dr. Hall there. He's a wealth of knowledge. He's an icon in the sports nutrition industry. He's been an asset helping us with the performance line of Fortify Vitamins. So the phone number for Fortify is 866-503-9746. And with that, we're going to go to the next caller. And it's just not showing up on my text, but that's Michael on line 1. Good morning. Thanks for holding. Okay, that's a great question. What I would recommend is probably taking everything prior to cataract surgery except the omega-3, all right? Omega-3 sometimes can thin the blood, usually not, but before cataract surgery, they usually want you to stop taking any form of blood thinner, all right? But you got to talk to your doctor about that. So no boozing the night before, no alcohol, no wine for about 2 days before, but you can take all the vitamins except the omega-3. If you're taking an aspirin, you want to talk with the ophthalmologist if he wants you to discontinue that. Many do not, but many do.
Just the night before, or should I stop? What's your surgery's Tuesday on that omega-3?
You know, I would stop it. I'd stop it today. Yeah, stop it today to be on the safe side, and then start it right after. I mean, literally right after the surgery, you can start it. And usually, it's not going to matter if you take the omega-3. But if you have some sort of complication during the procedure and they have to go into vascular tissue and cut, that's when they don't want to, to be on any type of blood thinner. So erring on the side of caution, just stop it. I'd stop it today.
You got it. Thank you. I hear the music.
All right. Thanks for the call. Yep. That music means that we have probably not much time left. So
10 seconds.
I want to thank everybody for tuning in and listening to Ask the Doctor. It looks like it's a beautiful day in Tampa Bay. Get out and get some exercise. Have a great day. God bless you.
Good job, Doc. Good job.
Thanks.
You're very welcome. Hope you have a good weekend. We'll talk next week.
You too.
How are you? Are you having any thoughts of coming in? Are you still
Okay, let me put this back on. Okay, what was that? Oh, I like coming to the studio. When are they going to allow us back in the studio? Yeah, I might be ready. And, especially if we go on some other radio shows, it might be nice to host it from the studio. But I like it hosting it from the house, too. Sure. All right, boss. We'll talk about it very soon. Thank you. Bye-bye. Well, those of you listening, that was Yahoo. He's my producer. Talking about maybe going back and doing the show from the studios at Salem Media versus it being done at the house. About time for a haircut. All right. See you guys.